Hello friends, welcome back. We're doing another app review. Who would have guessed? Today we are reviewing Satisfying Games. So this is an app that actually has multiple games in it. So rather than just playing like one, it has a mixture for you to pick from. So it's got things like kinetic sand cutting, so it literally has the shapes, it pushes it to the edge, you cut and it flops off, so you can literally cut kinetic sand. It's got a game where you scoop out the kinetic sand, put it on the table and then squish it with like mortar and pestle sort of handle. That was a hand gesture that I shouldn't have done, Jesus Christ. It's got like weighing games for like candies, so like if you've got too many candies in a dish, you can like suck up. There are so many things wrong with this. Suck up the excess candies so you have the right amount of weight, and you can also put in more candies if you happen to take too many out. You've got games where it's got like red Skittles, green Skittles, yellow Skittles, and obviously like you can suck up say all the green ones that are in the wrong coloured little box and then put them in the right coloured ones, so you can sort things by colour. It had a assortment of games which you could pick from and play with and kind of like run through. I think I ran through a few. The only downside was that obviously if you liked a game, you do end up seeing ads, and then obviously you've got to figure out what you prefer. Do you like playing a whole myriad assortment of games and spending a bit of time watching ads, or you know, would you rather just download multiple apps and not have ads? I mean, there was one where you could literally like pick the seeds out of like watermelons and pick them off of bread and things. I mean, like you don't actually get to like pick. I think that was the issue I found with it. It was very robotic in the way it did these things. I mean, like the scooping out of the kinetic sand, it was very much the scoop goes down and you have to drag your finger down the screen, and then like you have to keep touching your screen to get it to do the scoop, and then obviously once you should drag it over and then put it on the table, and it's very much a drag sort of situation. There's none of like nothing that makes it feel real, like you're actually the one doing it. And I think that's kind of where I disliked it, because the whole point of kinetic sand and things like that is that you get to do it, you get to chop it, you know, it's the ASMR sound, it's the satisfying bit of cutting that beautiful line and being like, look, the sand stays together, this is brilliant, you know. And there was kind of none of that. It was very much just like a swipe on your screen situation, which I find kind of boring, just swiping, you know. I like it to be like me, you know, holding the knife, and I could literally, you know, move it all over the screen. Whereas this, the second you touch the screen, that's it, the knife is just waiting to be slid down. It's not like you're the one in control of the knife to cut, or in control of the tweezers to pull out the seeds or anything. It's very much a swipe situation rather than you being in control. So I imagine if people had young kids that needed something kind of simple, especially for like autistic kids or anything like that, like it's a nice simple game and it's a nice fluid motion. Also, it could be something to very much help them out if they're having a stressful day or a stressful time, you know, something just kind of calm them, relax them, and kind of bring them back to themselves. But if you're like me and you like to like kind of physically do things even in an app, it's definitely not for you. It's just kind of it's not got that player sort of feel to it. It's very animatronic and robotic. But other than that, I mean, it's got a good amount of games in it. You know, you can't go wrong if you just want to flick through and just have a play of some different games, then it's definitely a game for you. Or if you've got young kids, it's definitely something to download, because at least then it's all there in one spot and you don't have to constantly download lots of other games. You can just leave them to play through one app with multiple games. So anyway, thank you ever so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, please do give the video a big thumbs up. It does help the channel out. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in another video. Bye. Huge thank you to my channel members who helped me create these videos. If you want to become a channel member, you can just click the join button on a desktop, or there will be a link in the description of this video.